spirits and bogus sorcery, spiritual, psychic, magnetic sound, and magnetic field of Earth. That's all actually real, but it's not exactly what you think it is. In general, you don't have to really think that spirits are always extremely powerful. Spirits generally are misunderstood, and but for the most part, they seem to be weak in energy or weak things. But then again, there's a possibility that they actually have ability to be really powerful too if they're somehow elaborate. But generally, we don't witness spirituals that we know of as elaborate. And there's the whole question of the matrix and a computer simulation as a machine brain, or trapped in a jar, or demonic magic controlling your brain, or frequencies. But we know now that there are quantum devices that change like the fielding of life, the fielding of humans. Even when you're being born, like if the quantum field around a baby isn't right, it can manipulate the entire process at any point of a child and how they function in their body. But just the energy that's there alone, or even bad chemistry or anything, an infection, anything that could happen. Like, I don't know about all the facts with that, but you just assume that simply if anything was there that wasn't supposed to be and it changes, then it won't work. It can manipulate you or mutate you. And this is the theory. Okay, so like also there's the Nexus, this giant Nexus demon, the alien magic world, hidden from regular humans, strange things that come from the universe, like special entities that move from the universe in the form of energy. It's not actually time, it's just a creation of energy from somewhere in the universe that may pertain to spiritual, and it also may appear as time, but it may not actually have anything to do with time, because time is defined as actually just simply the motion of objects, which are actually particles. You see time every day. Time dilation is not very much of a thing. It's only a slight number, a slight quantum number of time dilation. It's really nothing that you should really worry about. Then you get into these people with their theories of psychology, the Mandela effect, and traveling time, and all this. It's not real. You can travel time, you just can't go extremely far back into the past, unless it becomes a mark in the present. If it isn't a mark in the present, then it no longer exists. Sorry, you can't have it back ever. Okay, it's not still a mark in the present. It cannot be carried to the future, and it will cease to exist. Okay, it's just the past is gone once it moves out of place. If it's not a landmark, what you call an earth mark or a landmark, and it doesn't remain and sustain, and we know that everything changes slowly at some point, or sometimes fast, or even medium, but generally the landmark that sustains is what keeps the past in the present and the future. So generally, everything else is all about criminal people playing games, little homosexual queer-baiting games that are satanic, hurting little kids and brutally hurting people and locking them in private places. But generally, sickening people who think they're magical and spiritual. This is disgusting, evil, and it's repulsive that people believe that they're spiritual and religious, but generally they try to play tricks on you, create a whole militant matrix of so-called fake religion and all this fake science and their stupid ignorant beliefs about things they can't prove. Tons of horrible information, and behind the scenes of it all, they're all extremely heinous acting criminals, and then up front they pose as angels and saints and dignified legal people, and none of this is true whatsoever. They're just nothing but dumbass criminals. You honestly shouldn't respect people like this. They're lying to you a whole lot. Like they're meaningless to you. You can't represent a legal system being a criminal. You can't be ignorant to criminal if you're representing a legal system. So either way, it's repulsive to be a part of a skit in life, a play, a phenomenon that is honestly delusional and crazy and created by horrible, worthless vectors, geometrical vectors. But either way, geometry is everything, so that's pretty much it.